mayor finds a woman hiding in a cellar of his home he was renovating.
Tell me more.
After smells of cigarettes, finding blood on the door, and a knapsack filled with her clothes. Well,
that sounds fun.
Sounds like another day in fucking Kentucky. And it's the mayor, so he has 2 jobs. He's renovating houses, and he's a fucking mayor. That's how bad that pay is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2.5 Amigos.
God, these guys are loco.
If you're looking for a responsible, mature podcast, this ain't it. If you're looking for a lot of drinking, random nonsense, stunts, and shenanigans, you've hit the jackpot.
It's the 2.5 Amigos.
With your hosts, Albert, Scott, and Mark.
Everybody, welcome to the Amigos PC.
Oh, fuck, we're starting? Was you going the whole time?
That was a good cold open. I like that.
That was planned. That was so planned.
It was totally planned.
So planned.
Well.
Welcome to the Amigo PC. I know you said that already, but let's, yeah. What's up, guys?
We're going to roll into the punches, right?
Onto the punches.
It's a very sad day in the podcast world.
Sad week, yeah.
Well, in our sphere at least.
In our close or our small circle of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can speak on that or talk on that. Someone close to us passed.
One of our, I would consider him an amigo.
Yeah, I would agree.
Santiago from Local Trash and El Chivo had passed away this week. Passed away in his sleep.
Oh, that's what it was, his sleep?
Yeah. From the details I'm getting, yes. I think as time goes on, we'll probably get some more information. Some of his friends, close personal friends, reach out to us.
Us, yeah. Mostly yes.
Let me know the news. It's unfortunate.
Very, so sad. Oh yeah, dude, he was
great guy.
Very, very funny dude. Really big into the Batman comic world. He was. Mm-hmm. He can hold a conversation for hours on that shit.
Multiple episodes he's been on our show. So.
Yeah, he's been on our show. We've been on his show. He's came here twice. We were at the Tamale Festival together. So he's a good dude. Mm-hmm. You know, he was on our podcast network. He's a great guy. Very sad. He leaves behind 2 kids. He was a younger dude. He was only 30. It's really sad that, not to start off the episode in a sad light, but it's definitely in remembrance of him for, everything that he did. And he helped us early on when we were starting and he was starting. It was kind of like a cool thing to have someone, that you were talking to and bouncing off with. So it was
we started about the same time when it came to podcasting.
Yeah.
I know he had a couple other different shows prior to that kind of didn't launch, but kind of did, like a soft thing, but we grew together.
Yeah. Right? Bounced the ideas off. And Albert was on El Chivo, his other podcast, right? He had that one with Local Trash, which was an all Spanish podcast that he has. And we're going to play this for you.
I don't know.
Maybe I should have rewinded it.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me.
So we are sad to lose you there, Santiago. You're in our thoughts, buddy.
Always.
All right, on to the funny.
Yes. We gave him a brief moment of silence.
We did, for sure.
He's going to be missed.
Oh, yeah, he was a cool dude. Cool dude.
He mentioned funnies.
funnies. Yeah, so it is hard to transition for sure from the sad shit that happened. And look at
No, he
Joe
deserves. He deserves.
Joe Iadio's on here, and he's speaking out.
Yes, thanks, Joe.
Joe Audio was there with us too at the Tamale Fest, so it's
I think that's what makes it hit a little harder. Is that like
because we just saw him in December. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and we got to hang out with him. I mean, you not coordinate, but you meet these people, in the podcast world, and a lot of it is internet based. But then, like, you meet these people in real life, and you hang out and have a good time. You just don't expect something like that to happen.
Yeah, especially how young he was, dude. I mean, only 30. Like that. That what blows my mind. It's like that's so young.
It is
so young.
He's our age, dude. Well, a little younger.
Well, young. I mean, to me, that seems younger because that's. But I mean, that just shows that your days are never guaranteed. They're never guaranteed.
Just gotta live life to its fullest.
For real, yeah. Especially with all the craziness going on in the world, it makes you to kind of try to embrace and enjoy what you have while you can.
Zoom.
That was a good Zoom.
Yeah. So let's roll into the punches, bro.
Let's roll into punches. What are our punches? Go.
We got some new things with the Amigos. We
do, yeah. Tell me some more. What's going on with the Amigos?
We have a brand new website. It's up and running. The website is revamped. Obviously, we've been kind of promoting the last couple episodes. We have a new logo, new everything's going on. So go check our website out. It has quite a few of the older episodes, automatic playlist for you guys. And, just go check it out. A lot of different things. We've got merch.
We do, yeah. We have a merch store.
And there's going to be some new stuff popping up on the merch, too, that's not branded or anything like that. So you guys should check it out. It's going to be pretty good. Pretty funny things. Yeah,
it's stuff that's associated with the show, like episodes that we've had in the past, like one of our most famous ones, which was Cookies for Dinner. There's a shirt that, we're basically in the works of making some new shirts, and just so everyone knows, they can check them out, order them up, or, we're going to start having contests to maybe give out some stuff to people. And obviously, I don't know if we got details on that, but once we figure that out, that will be a way for us to give out stuff and email us.
Definitely merch giveaways.
Merch stuff, and then also email blasts that we're going to start doing as well to let people know when we're on. Which typically right now during the quarantine, it's Fridays is our new time to get at it.
Yes. What do you like better, being zoomed out or zoomed in?
It doesn't matter. Zoomed out's better because too close is like, oh shit, that's a lot of me.
Well, if anybody wants to chime in, feel free to during the show.
So one thing we can talk about. Let's jump into this. So the NFL draft just happened. Okay, I know
similar to the situation that we're recording right now, right?
They did the same thing, right? Same kind of
all remote.
And apparently the ratings jumped to 37%, which is a record that they've had on the draft. So obviously everyone's done with fucking Netflix, I guess. Content's not coming out fast enough.
Yeah.
So people have to, or they've been desperately in need. All those people, all the Troys of the world, which is our buddy Troy, who's only watches when he watches TV, it's fucking sports stuff.
Yeah. So
people like him are like cringing for like shit or the news. And the only news that we really are hearing that I'm hearing, I mean, maybe because I get the alerts for football stuff, but that's the only news I'm hearing. I mean, I'm sure there's other like baseball shit and stuff going on, but nothing's live right now. So, people
honestly, I think they should have postponed the draft. I really do. It's great that they did like this whole remote thing or whatever, and it obviously shows that or it proves what's been going on with COVID and everything like that. You can work from home, folks. But honestly, I think they should have postponed it. They should have just did the right thing. Hey, it's not time for that right now. Nobody gives a crap about some guy making, the league minimum, which a rookie is like maybe a couple $100,000. I think it's like three.
Well, I mean, I
think
think the first rounders, I think they make like the first top 10. I think top 10 get good money. Like they could be $1 million contracts.
The
but
first top 10. Yeah, I think number one is at least $1 million.
Yeah, they get good money, but obviously not as good as after their rookie contract.
Yeah, Joe Audio makes a good point though. He's the houses of some of the head coaches and the players were pretty entertaining to see, especially the Cardinals coach. What is it, dude? That's like the perfect setup for something extremely inappropriate.
Yeah, and did you?
Yes,
did you?
The Brazers meme.
Yeah, we looked at. Did you see that in our group chat, Mark? Well, that we looked at how much his house was worth.
Oh, really?
And where it was. Yeah, that was in our group chat, and it's a nice house, and you can see Camelback Mountain in the background, and it is a beautiful house, 7,000 square feet, $4.5 million house.
Yeah,
is what Zillow has it at.
It's by Camelback or something like that, right?
Yeah, like it's in. I think
Arcadia.
Skulls was saying it was Paradise Valley, so.
Yeah,
Paradise Valley, but still, area. It looked like it was Arcadia though from where it was, but it was fucking.
Yeah.
It was nice, like
so
just
the house
from
over there.
The scene. Yeah. So
it's a nice area, but
the one thing I wanted to point out,
50 Shades of Grey. What's up, Ben?
What's up, Ben?
I did listen to the Side Hustle Nation last night when I told you I would jump on it. Good episode. Gives me some good ideas to build that email list we mentioned a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, got some good ideas with that going on. Where were you going? Sorry, I interrupted you.
One thing, no problem. One thing back to the draft, or just what I noticed with Goodell's house. And I was talking to you before we even started. Like his house looks like straight up like a Holiday Inn Express. Like it doesn't look like, I don't know. I was imagining something more like Kingsbury's house. Yeah, it was like a mansion kind of setup. This looks like he's just in some conference room that's probably like the NFL conference room. It's probably an office or something. Or it could be his actual office at the NFL place. Like
no, his office
not his
is
house.
Probably more classier than that.
So that's like an aunt's house? Is that what you're thinking? He's at his aunt's house.
If you saw the draft and like where he was, like, because he was like standing in like this small little room.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Next to him. Yeah, the TV's right next to him. Everything looks like it's oak from 1985.
That's what I mean.
It's just
it's horrible.
It's complete garbage.
That's why, like, when I saw that, I was like, is he like, is like he's in his mom's basement? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, no, I would take his mom's basement is where he's at.
Yeah. At least some of these people look like they're, I don't know, some of these people look like they're just in their rooms. Because I'm looking at some other photos, like there's Tom Brady in some weird fucking, looks like a hotel room or something. Yeah. What the fuck was Kevin Hart doing? He was somehow involved.
Just
Deion Sanders is looking old as shit. What does he have?
Showing famous people.
Deion Sanders is like a straight up old man white beard going on. Wow, he's aged quickly. But yeah, so the draft. I mean, did your team? Obviously, you're mad at your team, Green Bay Packers. They picked up a quarterback.
It's not that I'm mad. I'm just confused. Like
it's very
not
confusing.
Time yet, and I get the kid's good.
They just gave him big money too,
right?
Last year, didn't they? They gave.
No, not last year. It was the year before.
Was it?
Yeah. Was Tom Brady kissing someone? He's always kissing someone.
Yeah, it was one of his kids on the mouth, probably.
Ben, feel free to jump on. I'll DM you the link. No, it's just I don't understand the move. Like Rodgers still has a few years, I would say 4 or 5, right? It's not time to draft a QB. It's time to draft a wide receiver, which, I mean, our receiver core is not that bad either. And then,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird, you know?
Tom Brady got deflated balls. Yeah. In Tampa, I mean, the humidity probably, it's going to be even crazier.
Yeah.
He's going to have sticky deflated balls in Tampa. Other big news is Kanye West is officially a billionaire. What are your thoughts on that?
Shoes and shirts.
Shoes and shirts and whatnot.
Well, my first thought is that, what, are you sure it's not because...
Like Kim gave him a loan?
Yeah, right? Like gave him some money.
Because remember a couple years back, dude, he was in trouble, wasn't he? Like he was going almost bankrupt. And then he came out with the Yeezy brand, and which I don't know anything about it. Obviously, I'm not a fashion guru, even though my shirt is awesome and my hat's awesome. But yeah, so he's now worth $1.2 billion, apparently, says Forbes. He thinks he's worth 3.3, but that means he's hiding 1.8 of it, or whatever the fuck that would be.
He's taking a loss, right?
He's writing off 1.8. So he doesn't understand how that works, which is typical with rich people. They don't, dumb rich people. They don't know what the fuck they have.
The joys of remote working.
What would happen is
Easy brand, homeless clothes. Yes, exactly, Joey.
For real, homeless expensive clothes, right? Like that's probably why I don't look for it. It's like expensively, and then it's not that good looking. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know fashion, so fuck.
All right, here they come.
Oh.
Ben Reynolds, STM Pod, Small Town Mentality. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Ben?
In my car, driving home from the studio. What's up with you guys?
Dude, hats off to you. Just so you know, because we reached out to our half amigo who's on his way to a different state, basically, and we told him to log on and be in the car, and he didn't respond back. So you got the balls to multitask it up.
Well, I just got home. I figured I'd hang out for a little bit.
There you go.
Do you want? Let's see if I can get a light on it here, huh?
Nice.
There we go. Is that better? There we go.
Very nice.
Got the branded shirt on.
So I know we brought up Santiago not that long ago. Did you guys do anything special on your show? I know you guys just went live an hour or two ago.
Yeah, towards the end, I talked about him a little bit. I didn't want to ruin the flow of the show. That's just my personal thing.
Yeah.
But I did want to do a bit for him. I'm gonna add a couple clips into the end of the show. Some of the funny bits from when he did our show, and just out of respect, I wanted to say rest in peace, man. He's a great podcaster and a great dude.
Yeah.
Very true.
He definitely dedicated to the craft, man.
Yeah, I mean he was always at it for sure.
Not that we want to keep going back on it, but you got to pay him homage, right? It's just hard to, I don't know. You have like a personal thing with him too, because he kept stealing shows from your network.
Yeah, that was just like a bit that I was doing, but yeah. Yeah, it was funny because like a bunch of shows would be like, "Oh, now I'm on the No Please Don't network," and I was like, "Wait a second, you were on our network."
Yeah, everybody, it's all the same, right? So are you guys in the same car or what?
No.
Yeah. Well, one looks like he's like in the night, and one's in the day. Like you're on two different time zones.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, oh, that's why.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the drive-thru because drive-thru is the only food you can get right now. So,
so true.
I love the concept. I don't know who decided. I want to wait. I want to wait in line and be in traffic at the same time. I don't know who came up with that brilliant idea.
Dude, I went to Best Buy, and which is basically drive-through now. Best Buy, and I had to wait car line to fucking go, and then get to the front, and then tell them what I want, park, and then they bring the shit out to me. it was like the craziest shit in the world, which is how everything's fucking like.
I need to buy a microwave too, and I'm like hesitant because I want to go like look at it, like I want to see the physical thing. I don't care about buying it online or anything like that, but I like to see it in person before I actually buy something.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna procrastinate and wait and not get it until I can actually see it. But I may break down and actually just order it and have it shipped to the house.
Funny you say that. My microwave broke, and I went to Walmart and just bought a shitty one. So it's like I have that old school fucking setup where I have like the big screen TV and the little TV on top that I'm watching that's working.
Yeah,
is basically what I'm doing in this fucking situation. Nice. He's getting some fries going.
Oh, yeah.
So how was the episode tonight? I know you guys had a guest live in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our old co-host from back in the day, probably right when I first met you guys.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't know if you guys remember AJ. It used to be Small Town Mentality Podcast, Ben and AJ.
I don't
And
think...
Then it's been in Austin, now it's been in Randy.
Yeah, I think I came in when you had Austin, right?
Maybe. You guys have been on the network a long time.
Yeah.
Were you guys also on the No Please Don't network? You fucking
We
idiots.
were. Yes, we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all the same. Like, it's not like... just putting your brand out there for, others to consume it, right?
What if it gets in an act? I'm parked with Joey. I wasn't at the beginning. I am now.
Yep.
And
Well-
Randy's not driving. Randy's being chauffeured.
No, he's being chauffeured. Well, he was in the drive-thru, so that's kind of like being parked.
He's being chauffeured by our new producer for the show.
Or maybe he's like in one of those European cars. He's actually driving on the right side.
It's it's a self-driving car. It's actually Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh, nice.
It's weird because the
Yo,
personality is
audio.
not anything like Kit. It's like the neighbor from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I think we're gonna do? Because
Yo,
we're
audio,
kind of just winging this episode. We were supposed to have a guest.
Yeah, he
But I
didn't
think
show.
that we should do just like an homage, like all of us getting together on here and maybe just like celebrate Santiago a little bit.
I like that.
We should post a link in the Twitter group.
Oh, I should, huh? And have everybody join in. All right, I'll do that.
Well, we can only fit one more though, right? Can we only have 6?
Oh, it's all right. Just
That's
have
what you
people
mean?
drop in.
Oh,
drop
they
out.
can chat though, right?
Yep. Drop in, drop out. Joey, give us your 2 cents, man. How you feeling?
It's crazy. It's like a shock, because like it just happened all of a sudden. You don't expect these type of things to happen. Especially right now, like with all the craziness going on. It's like it's just another shock that you don't even really know how to process it.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But like the cool thing is pretty much he brought a lot of us together. Like the networking and such, and then just working with all the different podcasts, and so he definitely is leaving like a legacy and his vision. It's kind of cool to see that kind of come together a little bit, as we're doing right now, essentially all communicating and talking on the podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to post this in the
Did a lot
retweet
of
group.
stuff. Did a lot of stuff. We talked network. I mean, he used to, like a year or two ago, he used to just call me, out of the blue. I was driving truck, so he'd just call me and we'd talk about, I think he was buying a trailer or something somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I don't remember now. But
Well, he lived in the middle of nowhere. Snyder, Texas really isn't a big populated place.
yeah. But yeah, I remember him calling me once or twice from work, just bored, And then we did a lot of network stuff. He was on my show twice. He's just an all-around good dude. It's funny. I clipped some of the funniest bits that had him in it from the episode I was listening to last night. I'm gonna put them on my show for this week.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
And he was a funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm posting some bits that he did.
One would say that he probably should have been a stand-up comedian, maybe, or even somebody that like was improv, right?
Yeah. I need to find that black cat bit that we did. That was really great. That might just be for us, though. It might be a little too racy for the internet.
Which Santiago had some of those moments sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He definitely pushed. He definitely pushed the envelope for sure.
Oh, Rando lost signal.
Oh no! Oh, I like his little face mask going on there on his little photo.
He made that too.
I like that.
Ben, how is the tanker business? Are you still busy, or what are you doing with all this going on?
It's not been too bad. I'm still running every day.
Okay.
It's about.
As we heard something recently that there are tankers like just chilled outside of California because they don't have anywhere to put the gas.
Yeah, there's a dozen of them outside of California just chilling.
Yeah, it did slow down. We went down to 4 days a week, but we're still running. I mean, most of the stuff around here is essential, so people still need gas. So if they're buying gas, I'm delivering it. So for now, we're good.
Elk hunting is essential.
Yeah. Well, Wyoming got an F on the stay-at-home order. But when you really think about it, the only jobs we got around here are oil fields, hospitals, CNA jobs, state hospital, like food. Like most of our jobs are essential, so people just are out. I mean,
yeah, they're doing their thing.
We don't have much else. We don't have like tech companies or anything,
Yeah, we're the same here in Arizona. Like it's loose. Like the only thing they closed down is you going out to eat at a restaurant. Like that's really all they did.
We get takeout.
Yeah,
The restaurants are still running. Just takeout now.
And the haircut, like haircuts and like bars too. Like
I can't go trim my beard or anything
and get your nails done. That's chick stuff. But
look at this guy.
Yeah, I've eaten way too much food as a result of this. Like I eat out. I probably spend more on food now than pre-quarantine types. I know I've gained weight. I know that for a fact.
You know what's weird is
Isn't one of your sponsors a pizza place, though? Like, can't you get free food?
That's my cousin's spot. So yeah,
nice. I was gonna say though, you look thinner though, Joe Audio.
It's
just
angles.
So
the angles.
It's a nice. You got the it up.
Look, he's got the camera up like this, up in the corner.
You got to get a date. You got to get a date. There you go. Looking up.
This thing's backwards. I don't really know how this camera's working. So all I know is I'm trying to get my logo thing in the background. That's all.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's all that matters.
Look at this guy. He's like, all I care is about my show. I need to drop my show. That's all I care about.
I don't really have anything with a logo on it except for my cards for the network. What up?
Yeah, put that up there.
You know what I need from you, Ben? I need a sticker, man.
Yeah? Did you leave an iTunes review?
I'm sure I did. I mean, I've listened to everybody's. If I haven't, I'll go do it.
We just got some new ones made. Did you hear that part of the show? We got ones made during the show.
Oh no, I didn't hear that during the show. I mean, I've seen some stuff that you post recently.
Well, we came up with an idea on the show tonight, and then I hit up my sticker guy at the exact same time and asked him if he could make some. But he was going to make some Calvin and Hobbes or Calvin pissing on Small Town Mentality podcast as a sticker, and we got some of those made tonight.
That's good.
I have some right here.
Randy said he picked the wrong year to lose weight. Yes.
There we go. Some decals. Yeah, that's the new deal I was going to do is start sending them to people that left us reviews on iTunes.
So let's say a rando then leaves a review. How would you find them?
Oh, a random person? They'd
Yeah.
have to message us, I guess, to say they left a review.
Okay, so just somebody that's actually listening to the show.
Yeah.
If you leave a review, you know what? We'll do the same thing. We'll piggyback off that.
Okay.
Leave a review. We'll give you some merch, sticker.
I don't know, man. You got to figure out.
Something.
You got to do something.
Yeah,
For real. Yeah.
Well, I've noticed during this whole COVID thing that people are been more interactive, which has been great, right?
Yeah, because people miss interaction. So any little opportunity, like you see someone, you say hi, like you want to like engage in a conversation because once you leave that location, it's like you're in a four-corner room like 8 hours a day or something. You know, it's like it's just that need for human interaction.
Yeah,
take it when you can.
Well, you know what's great with this is like you guys were watching, and then I was like, "Here's the link." And, I shot you the link or whatever, and you jumped in. So,
well, we even did that last week. Remember, we had the dude that came on and played the guitar for us. Or no, he was fucking holding the guitar the whole time, and he was going to play a song for us.
I think we interrupted a session he had.
Yeah, or like he was doing his fucking guitar learning session, and then I don't know. Apparently, he was friends with Albert, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he lived with Albert. Not lived with Albert. He lived near Albert.
Yeah.
I could probably have pretty cool guests.
Well, let me ask you. I think I asked you this in direct message, but how'd you pull Ralph Sutton?
I saw him posting on some of these podcast groups on Facebook, and he said, "Hey, I'm free this Thursday," and I was like, "Well, I can't record Thursday," so I ignored it for a second. I was like, "Well, if he's doing indie pods, maybe he's just doing indie pods." So I hit him up on Twitter and I said, "Hey, man, you want to come on the show on Friday?" And he's like, "No, email me." So I emailed him. He's like, "Yeah, man, no problem." So it's pretty cool. Just hit him up.
Send me his email after we get off this.
I mean, I think it's just Ralph Sutton at gasdigitalnetwork.com.
Oh, okay. Well, way to drop it there for everybody.
Well,
anybody listen to the show?
Great. Now we're not gonna get him.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure he doesn't mind.
This episode's getting flagged.
Yeah.
Also,
I know Joey Paco listens to a lot of the Gas Digital Network stuff, so maybe you guys should reach out to him too to see if you can get him on your show.
Well, funny thing, there's a possibility because today I think it was he posted. Okay, you know that $5 like podcast thing tomorrow
with Zach Lyman? Yes,
yeah,
he is. Which he's a friend of the show, so don't give him too much shit, Paco.
Well, yeah, that's how Paco actually interacted with Ralph. Yeah, and he talked to him a bit offline from there, and we're getting a drop from him. So we'll have his contact information pretty soon.
I just gave it to everyone on the internet.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shoot him an email, man.
That's true.
Shoot him an email.
Yeah,
that's good though, man. You know what? That he's pretty cool to actually do that. Like his network's big, right? He's got some big guys, big players in the podcast world. He doesn't need to come out and enjoy the indie podcast or anything like that. So the fact that he came out and did that, and he's willing to do more, it gives respect.
There's another little tidbit for inside information. I don't know if people want to know this on the live show, but David, the producer, we just added to the group, he knows a lot of people.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
That's good to know.
When you say a lot of people, what are we talking about? Just kidding.
I mean,
well, maybe
offline.
So there's an idea also.
Okay. It's
not awesome.
It's not your old producer, David, right?
No. David, the producer, produces Behind the Rant podcast.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Behind the Rant.
Behind the Rant. So what do we... Like, I know that you did something a little bit on the end of your show. Do you have anything planned, Joey, with Santiago or anything like that?
I'm gonna look through some stuff that we have recorded with him, to kind of do a little thing. I know, because we're gonna record tomorrow, so we'll probably, put together something, just a little tribute type thing. Because I have some audio that I'm just gonna bring out.
That was what I was doing.
Trying to grab some audio.
Yeah, we were looking for pictures of all of us together, and apparently we didn't take any.
Yeah, hey,
So,
Joe, do you have any
guys
pictures
have
of
any.
us at the Tamale Festival?
I know I have the.
I know you have the videos, which I have those too, but I thought we took pictures together.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at my phone after. I'm on my phone right now. After this, I'll see what I have on there. I don't remember, but I'll look through what I got.
We're going to have to do the Tamale Festival again to remember Santiago.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
I know Paco hates Somerton, but...
He didn't like it? It was...
No, he just doesn't like...
The drive?
Yeah.
The drive was bad.
No, he doesn't like Somerton, period. Man, you should come down.
Yeah.
You and Randy. Come on.
Arizona's not too far.
No.
You guys got together with one of the Zero Fucks Given.
Yeah, Heather. She used to be our merch lady, right?
Yeah.
But we've had her at the studio. We've had Hyperbole, which now is called... What?
She was on last week.
Yeah, she was.
Zero Fucks Given. Heather was.
And you guys live somewhere close.
Yeah.
Small world.
Podcast world.
Joey and Paco from About That, they live maybe, 45 minutes from us?
Yeah.
And then Heather lives,
20 minutes. She's like in Tempe.
Yeah.
Mesa, or wherever the fuck she's staying.
Tempe.
Day after day.
Yeah. Wherever that is.
Wherever that is.
You guys had a network meet without me.
Yeah.
I'm like 8 hours away, though.
All right, so what? So we had both of the networks together, right? No, Please Don't, and then we have Drama City Productions.
You guys just started one yourselves, right?
Well,
you just named the studio. You named the studio.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, so Absurd Broadcasting really isn't like a podcast network. It's more like a it's more like a studio. So if you want to come in and record time, that's really what it's for. It's not really.
That's what I tried too, but you guys got some more comic connects than I do. People that might want to start a podcast.
Yeah, which we brought it up. We bring it up to them all the time, but then COVID hit, and it's whatever.
Yeah, like we literally moved in like in August, and then we moved again. I don't remember when, like December or November. We got into a bigger room, and then we were going to try to push that so we have a legit room just for that, and we just didn't really, and then COVID hit, and we didn't really fucking have much to drive that audience.
Yeah,
that was my plan.
Those people.
That was my plan for building it, was to try to get people in and start their own shows, which I'm still working on. We'll see what happens. I've got a couple people interested, but that was the whole point of having the studio, was to have not only my show, but people to create their own.
Exactly.
Well, now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring all the shows that were not on Drama City over to Drama City, and we're going to have to grow and basically show that, what Santiago was doing as a podcaster wasn't in vain, and we're going to have to just, amp it up, 10x it.
Yep.
I like that.
Oh, Ben froze.
Now,
you guys are in charge of the Twitter. Didn't I give you the Twitter power?
No, you gave me Instagram, yeah. But that's it.
I thought I gave you guys the power for the network Twitter. This is all off.
Think so.
This should be all off air stuff.
Oh, having a business meeting on the podcast.
Yeah,
right.
This is just podcast meeting. That's what you should name this. Just fucking podcast meeting.
All right,
Oh,
that's what the name is going to be.
Network meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are welcome to, like I was saying, you're welcome to do anything you want. Like I welcome help from the network. Anything you guys want to push, retweet, change on the website, whatever. I'm all game. I can use all the help I can get. Plus, you guys are one of the OGs, so.
Well, and plus you're working part-time now, so you got more time.
No, I'm working.
It's in 410s, or is that what it is? 410s?
Yeah, I went.
joking.
Yeah, I went from 70 hours a week to 60 hours, but yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah, that sounds like part-time to me.
that is part time. What are you doing?
Oh, all right, fellas. I'm about to go get my grub on, he says, Rando.
You were just in the drive-through. You were
Yeah,
just in the drive-through. Oh,
Yeah. I was getting ready to bounce too. I just came to say hi for a bit and talk about Santiago a little bit, and obviously some network stuff. But
Yeah.
I was on my way home, so I might think they're waiting and stuff.
All right, dude.
all right, Ben. Well, good talking to you, buddy.
I'm glad you came on.
I hope some more people jump in, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm sure like we can get all the other podcasts and other things. Yeah, well, let's jump on the show, sure. Yeah. I'm talking about the network too. I'm still network minded now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still he's still in meeting mode.
Yeah, right.
I'm up all night. We could have as many network meetings as you want.
All right, sounds good.
We should probably do more. Just
Yeah.
do some Zoom calls or something and have some network meetings just for fun.
Let's do it.
I'm down. I'm down.
All right. See you guys. You know who
Bye,
I
Ben.
am and where to find me.
Later.
Bye.
Joe Audio. So, how's Paco dealing with Santiago's passing?
He was kind of bummed out.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it was a shock to him as well. You know, like, when I told him, he's like, man, like, that's crazy. You know, it's, you know, things like that no one is prepared for. So,
Yeah, I mean,
No.
no one even fucking thought, dude. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's
I'll
why
see if I can get him.
when Mark sent that to me, I was like, no, there's no way. Like, what do you? I think you're lying, right? Or like somebody's fucking with you.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking no, and then it's like no. Like I got a weird phone call, or I was talking to his friend, and then we got the extra legit confirmation, and it was like wow. So that's
Yeah,
crazy.
well, Zach called me, and I missed the call. And I didn't realize it was Zach from, Local Trash or the No Please Don't Network. So then he texted me right after I missed his call. I see his text message, and he's like, hey, Santiago had passed. So I called him right back, and I started talking to him, and he told me all the details, and I was like, oh, my God. And then he said Ezra's calling a bunch of other people, which I think Ezra might be weirded out by me. And that's the reason why
what does that mean?
Ezra didn't call me.
Did you guys date? How'd that go?
No, I was on one of the Local Trash episodes, and I was like just being a little awkward with him. Straight male hitting on a gay man.
Was it
coming up?
I was
just doing the normal shit that I do.
Was it?
You guys are falling for each other?
Yeah. Wow. Was it one-sided? Were you falling for him and he wasn't falling for you? Maybe that's what's going on.
That's exactly what happened.
was going on.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. That makes sense.
Pac was like gross. Or Joe. I'm sure Paco.
Oh, don't call him Paco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here
This
we
call's
go.
going to be ended.
Joe Audio is
He's gonna
the
hang
good
up
one.
now.
Joe Audio is the good one. That's what Sean says.
Yeah. I try to be. We have to balance each other out. So me and Paco are like a yin and a yang. So you know that's how it works. That's our gimmick.
Gotcha.
You should, yeah.
Yeah. Let me go see if I can get him on real quick.
I sent him a link.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's see.
He said he was in the bathroom.
Oh, he's ignoring us.
No, I don't know. I'm fucking with you guys.
Oh, I was saying like.
Oh, is he?
Let me go see what's up.
All right.
If, you guys can cut this out or whatever. Or my window. I don't know how to leave it. Leave.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, mute
Mark's in
yourself.
control.
Well, no, go ahead and mute yourself, and we'll follow you on the video.
See if he's in the bathroom.
Here, I just muted you, Joe. Go live your life. Be free.
Yeah.
Do
Oh, look
your
at
thing.
yeah, we're watching him. That's awesome.
I know you had a couple other things.
Now we can map his house. Oh, it's too dark.
Oh yeah, he dimmed it. Anyway.
I had a few other things. I didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
I was winging what we had.
Oh really? I thought you had a couple other things beyond the NFL draft and.
What? There was something else that we talked about, but that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, this episode's obviously going to be
What?
something else.
Oh, he came
hello?
back.
Yeah, I'm back.
What happened? What did he say?
He's putting his son to sleep, so.
Oh,
okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys think about
The
Trump?
ritual.
What do you guys think about Trump telling people to inject Lysol?
I honestly hope Trump supporters do what he's recommending.
I just hope all people that are stupid do it.
Yeah, Darwinism.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Please phase out the people. And you were the one, Mark, that shared that. I don't know if that story was true, because nothing we know these days is true or not. But that one saying that people were getting hundreds of calls about.
Oh, Maryland.
There's something in Maryland. People.
No, that is a real thing. That
people
actually happened.
People are actually calling to make sure that they should do this or not do this, or what were they saying?
Yes, they are asking for advice.
If they should do this.
Whatever the coronavirus doesn't kill off, this bleach or Lysol thing, whatever, it's going to take care of the rest of the.
Yeah,
it's
the slow herd.
Collection.
The slow herd.
Yeah.
The slow herd.
The slow herd. Get into the medicine. Kill them off. Sad, but come on. If you think Lysol or bleach or any of that shit that you put inside your body, which obviously says clearly don't put inside your body and don't ingest,
yeah,
then that's.
Oh yeah.
You don't fucking do it. Like, come on. And even if he was
common sense,
I know. And even if he was joking or being sarcastic, which 98% of the shit that he seems like he says is sarcastic and just fucking with everybody, which is kind of what it seems. Those people that are literal people that follow everything the government says, all that shit, they're gonna take that shit seriously. So that's where it's kind of like you probably shouldn't fucking joke around with stuff like that. But
exactly, you should not. No, you should. Well, he wasn't even joking around. Like, if you listen to the press conference, he was on a hot mic. Was it a
real question then? Like,
no, it wasn't.
Maybe we should do that. Should we do that? Because everything it sounds like he's saying is like a fucking question.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? Like,
someone
did
ask.
Should we do it?
Yeah, someone did ask him a question. Yes, but he was entertaining the idea of, because he's like, well, I'd have to talk to scientists and figure out, is this something that we can do? He was kind of saying, I'm not verbatim. Yeah. Essentially, he was thinking out loud, right? And his mic was hot.
Yeah.
He was live, because they go live like 45 minutes before they're supposed to, or before he comes out. So then all of a sudden, we have this now. He's like, I think we should look into it. And people took it as people should inject themselves with disinfectant. And it's not really what he said, but at the same time, he's like, I'm open to it. So people take it that way,
Yeah. So, that's kind of what the problem is.
On the national stage like that, I mean, it's cool to talk like that, and thinking out loud and stuff, but on the national stage, that's everything he says, regardless if he's joking or not, is kind of like the official word. So people are going to take it to heart, regardless of the intentions behind what he's saying. So you just kind of got to watch what he says out there, instead of making it up, kind of going with the flow of it, like kind of be like sticking behind certain terms and certain like ideas that we want to get out. and leave kind of some of that other stuff behind. But I mean, that's just who he is. So it's kind of hard to really curb that for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a conversation that really should have been had in like his office and not on a live mic or a hot mic. Like it's unfortunate because I can almost see myself having the same conversation of like, well, let's look at, let me figure out, let me get to the specialist and say, is this a bad idea or what is going on? No,
see, and you handled that perfectly. So that's how you know, like if someone threw that question at you, that's a good way to say, all right, well, let me talk to my top advisors and get back to you. Versus, that's a good idea. Maybe we should see about getting Lysol wipes and shit fucking melted down and injected.
Eating the Lysol wipes.
Eating them and making it happen.
Clorox on a regular basis.
Yeah, or like I don't get, like, part of me says, like, I want to say he has no filter, which obviously we've known this the whole time. But it's like, this is like really I want to say it's really showing, but there's been so many evidences of that already. But I don't know. Like, this is crazy. The whole thing is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the way he's running this is like a business versus a government type. That's what it feels like, at least. Because he's saying like, what's up?
I would say my only argument to that is if it was a business, like a corporate America type of thing, he would have gave the Mark answer. He would have been like, well, let me talk to my advisors and get back to you guys. We're going to put a pin in that and get back to you guys.
Yeah,
like
that's like, powerful.
That's like what the corporate people say, typically.
Yeah. But when you're all powerful, like, oh, we should be able to do something like this and like that, make it happen. Like that's kind of the vibe, at least, or the what I was kind of feeling from this is like, you're saying, oh yeah, we should be able to get disinfectants and stuff and put it inside people. We should do something like that, and then however that needs to be done, you guys go do that. That's kind of how it felt.
It's almost like he had a word avalanche in his head, like, oh wait, like almost like he figured like, oh shit, that is a good idea, and then my god, like maybe what? Oh, let's do that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like that does seem like we should. Like that's how it's going in his head. It's almost like, oh, let's do it. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I like it.
Yeah.
But that's in his head, and then he says it out loud, and then everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't put Lysol inside your fucking body. Are you crazy? Yeah. So
exactly. But here we are. Yeah. We're having the conversation, folks.
I know.
So where do we go from here? Do we eat Clorox or what? I mean, we started at Tide Pods.
Maybe do a little bit at a time. Just moderation. Everything in moderation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's what they say, right? Everything in moderation.
Just dilute it with water. So and then increase the concentration amount as needed.
I like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do with bleach?
Yeah.
You water it down.
Yeah. Okay, and we had to do disclaimers. Don't be doing this stuff. I mean,
disclaimer. Don't do any of this. Don't listen to us or the president.
Yeah. I'll make a banner.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Don't listen to anything we're saying
or eat Tide Pods.
I'm not responsible for your death.
Again.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
No, it's good.
So, the other thing that happened recently was, I guess we can more talk. I mean, I know, Joe Audio, you don't really do sports stuff, but Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of crazy, right?
I am in favor of this.
I am too, so I can be mad at a different team, but hopefully they suck is what I'm hoping.
Why would you be mad at a different team, though? Belichick's still in New England.
I know, but my hope is to figure out who was the real power.
Yeah.
Right?
Who was the
you're going to find out, was it Belichick or was it Brady?
I think we are going to see that now.
We're going to find out.
Say like Belichick.
You think he was the one? I think he was definitely cheating.
Well, because there's so many moving parts on a team that Tom Brady, as far as being a quarterback, potentially could have most of the control over the offense, but they had some good defenses in recent years as well. I mean, that's pretty much what helped them get to where they were at, because Tom Brady hasn't been as great as he's been in recent years. There'll be flashes, but, he's not been consistent. So, obviously, Belichick has to have something to do with all that. But it will be interesting since he is in Tampa Bay, and Gronk went over there, and also he's with Bruce Arians, who's also, I mean, for all accounts, been a pretty good coach, a quarterback coach at that. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out and who has more success, the Patriots or the Buccaneers.